be a tutorial on this cool toned, monochromatic, grungy look I'm wearing today. I was just kind of feeling like doing something a little messy. This is a little bit different than smoky eyes I've done in the past. Yes, there is some stuff going on in the lid, but most of what's going on with this eye look is the lash line. I believe these are referred to as reverse smoky eyes. And of course, you know me, I gotta pair it with a monochromatic lip. I thought this would be a cool look for fall. It's something I would definitely wear as fall is getting closer and closer by the moment. I don't know about you guys, but fall is my favorite. Actually, you guys probably already know that about me by now, but Halloween videos are coming. I start filming them in a couple of weeks and I'm so excited. So please let me know if you have any suggestions or really cool ideas because I would love to hear them. Sorry, I'm like super peppy. I've had a shit ton of coffee today. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing absolutely great. I don't know why I keep changing my voice with every sentence that I say. But whatever. Please subscribe if you have not. Check the down bar for links to all my social media platforms. Thumbs up the video if you enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you more than you will ever know. Bye! Alright guys, we are starting off with priming our eyes, and in this case I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, but use whatever you have. You can use a concealer or your foundation. Just lay down a barrier between your skin and your eyeshadow. Then I'm just going to blend that out with my finger to make sure I absorb some excess product and make it nice and smooth. And then going in with the Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette, taking these two colors and mixing them together on my brush. Don't mind my busted, dirty makeup. I'm not about that cleaning my palette life today, so please excuse. But I'm taking these two colors mixed on my Sigma E40 brush, which is the fluffiest brush I will go in with, and just dusting this in my upper crease. Depending upon how deep you want this look to go, you can go over this step a few times. I think I went in about 3 times. Then I'm taking this color from the Kat Von D Shade Light Palette on a smaller brush and just going a little bit lower in that crease, kind of carving it out. I just want to create a little bit of depth and a little bit of a definition in my lid space area due to the fact that I have hooded lids. If I don't do this, my eye will look really flat and it won't have any dimension. And I did deepen this up a few times as well, but every time I applied a layer of that deeper color, I did go in with a fluffier brush just to soften it up and make sure it's nice and seamless. That is a step we have in every one of my videos. Then taking this kind of, I call it a khaki color. I'm taking this khaki color on a flat brush all over the mobile part of my lid. Normally I lay down a base, but because I want my lid to be super kind of, I don't know, chill, I'm just going to lay it down kind of sloppily and haphazard. Then I'll take a darker color, like this one. I'm gonna poke this in the outer corner just a little bit and feather it up slightly into that crease. This is so quick and so easy and messy. Like, you don't even have to do this outer corner detail if you have a lot more dimension to your natural eyelid. But since I do not, I'm just kind of creating it. And as always, blending it out with a fluffier brush. Then I'm going in with this Wet n Wild gel liner. Any old gel liner will do. I don't spend a lot of money on gel liners because I feel like no matter what formula they are, they dry out too quick. But I'm just creating a thin-ish line that I'm going to go in and smoke out with some dark shadow. You can make this as thin or as thick as you want to. I just like to use a little bit of liner to hide my lashes, and in this case, smoking it out I thought would give it just a little bit of depth by that lash line. So I'm just going to take the black shadow from that same Kat Von D palette we've been working with and a small angle brush, just kind of dust this and just give a little bit of, a little zhuzh, a little something, something. You guys, this look is super haphazard and messy. It's probably the easiest look I've ever done, so don't overthink it and skip and omit any steps you're not into. You know the drill by now. Then I'm going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and then I'll put my lashes on my little eyeball. I'm using, I believe I'm using the Makeup Forever Excessive mascara today. I need to get a new tube. It's kind of drying out. And for not for mascara, JK, for my eyelashes, I'm using the Koko lashes in the style Amore. These are my last pair, so I don't have a box to show you. Wow, this is a very, very in-depth mascara shot. I don't have a box to show you guys, but I really do like these, even though they are super long, and typically on smaller eyes like mine, you don't want to go too banana sandwich with long lashes. I can kind of make it work when I balance it out with my lash line. Then I'm taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer and putting it on the areas of my face that have the most texture. I'm having a breakout right now, and it's actually really painful. I think I got it from that Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. Is anybody having a reaction to that? Because I definitely am. Look, excuse my little pinky nail. This is like the just messiest tutorial of life, but like, this is the real deal, my friend. I don't clean my makeup and I have broken nails sometimes. But anyway, I'm just applying that with the Sigma 3D Kabuki brush all over my face. I know that my skin on my face and the skin on my body are 2 different colors, and it looks like I'm painting on mustard flavored jaundice, but really, I'm just trying to match my foundation to my body and not to my skin on my face. I use a liquid exfoliant every day, so I've always got new skin on my face and it's never tan like the rest of my body when I spray tan. Does that make sense? Cool. Now I'm gonna hit it with a beauty blender just to absorb any excess product and make sure there are no streaks. This is the Real Technique sponge. It is a nice dupe for the beauty blender. I enjoyed it a lot. Then I'm gonna take these two concealers, the Naked Skin and the NYX Concealer, and I'm gonna kind of create a weird little highlighting cocktail. I'm gonna start off with the Naked Concealer, which is a little bit more of a darker shade of concealer, definitely, as opposed to the NYX one. I'm gonna use this to highlight and conceal the entirety of my face, like, well, the center of my face at least. So underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. Same combo as always, and then I'll blend that out with the beauty blender, as always. But after I blend this into my skin and get it nice and seamless, and I think I say it in every video, but just in case this is the first video I've ever seen of mine, you want to make sure that you really blend that foundation into your skin and make sure you don't have a harsh line between the color of your concealer and the color of your foundation. That's not cute. But after I'm done with that, I will take this really light concealer from NYX. It's the HD Concealer in the color Fair. And I'm only going to put this on the very center part of my face and a little bit along the sides of my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a dot on my chin, and a dot on my cupid's bow. And I'm just kind of using this to bring a little bit of extra light to those areas. So I do have a very highlighted look, but I'm not going to have a super harsh contrast between my concealer and my foundation. It'll just kind of flow a little bit from this lighter shade into a deeper shade into the shade of my foundation. Does that make sense? After I'm done, I will set it with the Kat Von D Shade Light Dusty palette I have. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to take that kind of more of a pink color to lightly set my under eye and all the areas that I concealed. And then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Mercier Loose Translucent Powder to set the rest of my face ever so lightly. Trust me, I'm not going to ham sandwich. Then I'm going to bronze a little bit with the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion with the same brush that I applied my powder with, because I think it helps blend my concealer. It helps blend my bronzer a little bit easily, and I do like big brushes to apply bronzer with anyway. I absolutely love this brush. You guys have seen it often lately. It's a vegan brush from Vanity Planet. Then I'm taking this contour shade from the Shade Light Kat Von D palette and this brush from Sigma, which I'm really into, just to lightly carve out the back of my cheeks. Please excuse all the makeup and stuff in my hair. Like I said, Messi's tutorial of life. After I lay down that contour with my denser, more small brush, I will blend it out with a bigger brush, also from Sigma. I'll leave it down below. And then I will take my little fan brush that I'm really into and just kind of slightly run that contour shade along the outer perimeter of my face, just to kind of give a nicer blend, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And then I'm going to schnoz tour. Basically, I'm going to contour my nose. Obviously, very, very optional, but as I've said before, if I'm going to contour everything else on my face, it seems kind of weird to leave the center of my face blank. After I'm done with that, I will start laying a tiny bit of cooking powder, which is just my translucent powder from Laura Mercier, just on the outside of my nose, down the center of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on my cupid's bow. And then shortly thereafter, I will dust it away, because it's definitely not a pointless process at all, I swear. But I've only started putting baking powder just on the very center of my face, really close to my nose instead of all the way around my eye area. I'm trying something different. I feel like my routine is kind of the same over and over again, so I'm switching it up. But I will leave that cooking powder down my bridge of my nose for as long as possible to give me like a reverse contour highlighted effect. Then I'm taking this brown eyeliner from Makeup Forever. Any brown eyeliner will do, since most, and plus, by the way, side note, didn't have the camera on when I applied eyeliner to my waterline, but I'm sure you guys can figure that one out. After it's down there, I will take the dark brown shadow from that Kat Von D Shade Light palette to start smudging it out. Most of the work in this eye look happens on the lower lash line. So definitely take your time and blend out your dark colors with lighter colors as you go. Honestly, there was no method to my madness. I just kept adding darker colors really close to my lash line, kind of building up that eyeliner in the waterline as I go, adding more dark colors to the lash line, and taking fluffier brushes to blend out the edge of the lash line where it connects to my skin. My skin, and speaking of which, looks terrible right now because it's, like I said, awful breakup, but I don't mind getting the camera super close and looking fugly for you guys if it means you can see what I'm doing. But anyway, blend, add, blend, add, wipe away the cooking powder because it's getting on my nerves to look at it. Then I will start to mascara my lower lashes. Like I said, this look was really easy and messy. I just wanted to just play with makeup today and do something monochromatic because mascara on your lower lash line, Whitney, good for you. Way to go. Way to go, sport. Adding more mascara. I love lower lash mascara, but you can definitely skip it. A lot of people hate it, but I think when I have long lashes on the top, it really helps to have long lashes on the bottom to balance it out and not make me look like a bunny rabbit or something. I don't know. Then I'm going to take the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop highlighter on the Sigma highlighter brush and kind of douse my face in it. I'm going to go in with the highlighter before blush today so that it's not too frosty looking, but I wanted it to be really, really highlighted. So I put it a little bit on my chin and some on my Cupid's bow as well. The very tip of the nose and down the bridge of the nose a little bit also. Technically right now I shouldn't be highlighting this much because my skin is so textured from breaking out so bad right now, but it's whatevs. Then I'm taking Captivating from Tarte, which is a beautiful neutral brush. I use it like all the time just to kind of give a little bit of color to the apples of my cheeks. I didn't want anything too bold, and I definitely didn't want anything shimmery because, like I said, my skin is not having the best time right now. But yeah, slopping that all over the old face-a-rooski. I forgot to take product shots of this. I'm so sorry, but this is the Urban Decay Hex lip liner. Any brown or deep neutral lip liner will do just fine, but I did want to go with kind of a, I don't know, brown grungy lip. Big shocker. I know, a real step outside of my comfort zone, but it is what it is. And I'm taking the NYX Liquid Lipstick Lingerie in the color Beauty Mark all over the kisser. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Sorry for all the chaos. Love you, mean it. Bye!